The Vexations of a Shut-In Vampire Princess episode 12 is the last episode. Thank you for watching all my videos on the Vexations of a Shut-In Vampire Princess. If you enjoy what you are listening and watching, go subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Season 2 is not confirmed. Episode 12 does end with a little hint about Inverse Moon, meaning we maybe could get another season possibly with the ending leading to one. In episode 12, with this anime ending, the war ends. However, there is no world domination for peace. There is no world domination for violence. The world just goes back to how it was before this all started with the war between all the nations. Now let us still learn how this war ends in episode 12. Daydream troops have broken into a city. Madhart and Karen again say my side will win and the other side will lose. The reporter, Melka, is going to air the war live for everyone to see. Melka shows everyone the prison in Daydream Paradise. Everything Melka is saying is true. However, she is only showing prison doors. She isn't showing anyone behind the door windows, nor an experiment room. She is stating facts with no hard proof evidence. Nelia received a core implosion. Nelia drank Kamari's blood in episode 11 and now has powers from it, which is cool, an easy way to obtain powers. Nelia cuts open the prison doors. She is freeing everyone. Good thing the reporter is there to finally show the hard evidence proof people were behind the doors in prison by Madhart, which Melka being here makes no difference. Melka is a waste of time and scenes and could have been cut out. Madhart will not and does not stop fighting because of the news broadcast. No one is actually going to seek permission to start a war nor end a war like that. No, keep fighting. Exposing Madhart to the Six Nations literally means nothing and should have been written out. Gertrude loses a fight against Nelia. Gertrude tells Nelia she cares about her and was used by her older brother, Rainsworth. Nelia forgives Gertrude. Gertrude will be her maid still. It is now time to fight the 5,000 troops Madhart created. Before they fight, it is time to talk. Sukuna doesn't trust Nelia. Villa surprised Nelia drank Kamari's blood. Nelia realizes she should have Kamari drink her blood in return, since this is how vampires show trust. And surprise! Nelia knows if Kamari drinks blood, Kamari becomes overpowered. The strong Kamari will win this war for them. Kamari, after drinking blood, slices a hole in the ground. This is all being broadcast on the news. That is so unnecessary. It has been 9 minutes into episode 12, and none of the people in the Six Nations changed anything about themselves after learning Madhart has imprisoned citizens. This really should have been written out. Citizens are yelling into the sky they dislike Madhart, which these citizens are the same group who are the resistance and want Nelia's family back in charge and Madhart out of power. So literally, it changes nothing. It is such a waste to watch. The Vexations of a Shut-In Vampire Princess focuses on Kamari. Of course, we are going to see her save the day by being super powerful. The news will not save the day. It could have been cut out. Save some time, save money. We've seen change to Float in Heaven still alive. However, they lost the battle. Because of Kamari sucking blood, and probably because this is the last episode, Northern Lights appear. Blue Knight is back. Blue Knight attacks the enemy and is now in charge of the 5th unit in Moon Knight Empire. The villain Blue Knight is now a good character. Also, at the end of episode 12, we learned Inverse Moon wanted this war. It all works out for Blue Knight as she leaves the battlefield and Kamari, carrying Nelia, arrives. Now that our characters have the power of friendship, Nelia easily slices Rainsworth's sword in half. All the characters in the anime appear at this open field to fight alongside Rainsworth, Nelia, and Kamari. The Enchanted Lands, who was the 6th nation undecided in this war, decides they're going to fight with Heavenly Paradise and Moon Knight Empire. However, we never meet anyone in Enchanted Lands, so it's cool that they're helping out. However, we don't see it. And really, in this war, Kamari wins it all. She defeats everyone. So their help is wanted, but it's not needed. Kamari is ready to fight Rainsworth. Rainsworth has a core implosion that turns his body to metal just like Tetsu in My Hero Academia. Rainsworth's steel body is injured by Kamari. Oh yes, we learned some background to our Aryuka. The area Rainsworth lived in was sold to another nation. We do not know why Nelia's father did that. Aryuka was like heavenly paradise on they did not want violence and war. So young Rainsworth did not fight, and he got resentment for being told fighting was wrong. As he got older, he learned to fight and wanted to use violence against Aryuka for selling his homeland that was defenseless against a new nation. Rainsworth's first time meeting Nelia, he is told he would be perfect to help with world domination. We do not learn how Rainsworth became powerful to Madheart. Now, this makes no sense to what Aryuka is. Aryuka, from Rainsworth's past, did not do violence and was a pacifist area. Nelia, when meeting Kimahri for the first time, was all about violence living in Aryuka. Aryuka, before Madheart took over, seems like a confusing place to live in, with their views on the world of violence or world of no violence. Aryuka in the past is such a mess, and the flashback party in episode 10 or the scene in episode 12 now contradicts each other. Part of the past is now invalid. In Nelia's past at the party, Madheart calls Nelia Your Highness, meaning Madheart didn't dethrone the crown yet until after the party, which is also said in that episode. Yet that same time period, Rainsworth is saying the opposite. Aryuka is not for violence. There are still a lot of the unknown. We do know that Kimahri has defeated Rainsworth. Madheart is not happy he is losing the war, all thanks to Kimahri. Karen tells him her side is fighting for the Six Nations all help each other in peace, not dominate for one person to control all the power. Peace will be achieved by Kimahri. Their conversation is interrupted by Kimahri carrying Nelia again. Nelia doesn't need to be here. Kimahri could have left her behind when fighting Rainsworth and Madheart. However, with the power of friendship, Kimahri and Nelia defeat Madheart. This war has ended the Six Nations. Madheart has gone missing. We've seen change to characters from Inverse Moon. The goddess is upset with the man named Amatsu. The woman thinks Amatsu failed the mission, and that is why he is in trouble. Nope. Inverse Moon wanted to destroy Girya Aryuka. Because of the war, the past 3 episodes, they did. Inverse Moon, who knows how to permanently kill, did not like Madheart doing experiments and wanted Madheart gone, but they didn't want to kill him for some reason. They just wanted him out of power. Wow. Even villains have standards. We've seen change to Nelia and her father being reunited. The ending scene of this anime takes place 1 month in the future. Kimahri's unit is fighting Nelia's unit from Girya Aryuka. Girya Aryuka and Mole Knight Empire are friends. Nelia just wants to defeat Kimahri so she can gain more votes to become ruler of Girya Aryuka. Instead of Nelia fighting Kimahri, it turns into who is Kimahri's best friend. That is how the anime ends. There is no world domination for peace. There is no world domination for violence. Everything goes back to how it was before this war the past 3 episodes broke out, with their soul being the Six Nations, and nothing has changed. Episode 12 was definitely a weaker episode out of the vexations of a shut-in vampire princess. A lot of plot holes revealed. Even with those plot holes and parts of this anime now no longer making sense because something else happened in the anime that made everything invalid, I enjoyed watching this anime. I do not hate this anime. I think this is a good anime to watch if you do not want to watch something serious. It's just a good way to pass time. Thank you, YouTube, for listening and watching my video of Vexation of the Shut-in Vampire Princess. I have made other videos that are about silly animes and serious animes. Go check them out.